Alright guys, so I stumbled across this fascinating TikTok involving two parents whom are raising twins. And one of their twins, the female twin, at the age of 2, allegedly, according to the parents, decided that she is now a boy, okay? That she wants to identify as a boy. And part of the reason why is because she doesn't like wearing boys' clothes or wearing her hair in a certain hairstyle or in things like that, things that are traditionally feminine. She did not like. So now their child is living their life as a boy at 4 years old. Okay, so I want to talk about this, but before I get into that, I just want to let you guys know, if you like my channel, you want to support my channel, you can do so using the links in the description below. You can support the Patreon, you support the PayPal, you support the merch. There are multiple ways to support the channel if you would like to do so. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this clip of these parents discussing their child's transition from the age of 2. Take a look.
Are you ready? Yeah. Thanks.
On the 6th of March, we welcomed our beautiful twins into the world. A boy called Arlo and a girl called Emerald.
The first one they said was, "This is a girl." I genuinely remember your face just like lighting up like, "This is amazing." And then the next one was on, "This is a boy." And it was like jackpot, you know, one of each. This is the perfect combination here.
Yeah, look at Daddy flipping.
So now they're 4 years old and they identify as 2 boys. The first time that I realised Stormy wanted to identify as male was about roughly 2.5, but it's not really, he said, "I want to be a boy." He said, "I am a boy," and that is the difference.
My name is Stormy and I'm 4 years old. I feel like a boy and I want to be a boy. Sometimes people call me girl.
Do they? How does that make you feel?
Sad.
I can't remember the exact moment it switched over, but there was that point where I thought, you know what, this isn't just a phase. This is not a little girl we're looking at here, it's a little boy. He started being unhappy with being dressed as a girl, so he started being unhappy with wearing dresses. Hair clips were a big no-no. Didn't like hair clips, didn't like the pigtails. He was genuinely upset at being dressed as a girl. Before I had children, and certainly before the last couple of years, this whole thing that I'm saying now, I would have thought it was ridiculous. Honestly, I would. I would have watched me and said, "No, you're crazy. You're making it up. You're abusing a child."
We constantly say, "Are you a boy today, or do you feel like you might?" Because I don't want him to feel like he's took himself down a route that he can't turn back on.
You know, guys, I wish my parents were this generous when I was growing up, okay? To let me identify as whatever my imagination says I should identify as, okay? Because growing up, I always wanted to be a Power Ranger, particularly the Red Ranger, okay? And I wish that my parents allowed me to identify as the Red Ranger for the rest of my life and treat me that way. However, I am glad that my parents did not let me live in Cuckoo for Cocoa Puff world, and they actually pushed me to live in reality, which is that I am, in fact, not a Power Ranger, okay? Unfortunately. However, that doesn't seem to be the case when it comes to these kids whom say, you know, allegedly say that they want to be the opposite sex, okay? These parents claim that at 2 years old, 2.5 to be exact, that their child, their daughter, said that she is a boy, okay? Declared that she's a boy. Again, I find that to be hard to believe. I find that to be hard to believe that a child at 2 years old would come out and declare something like that as if she knows exactly what that is or what that means, okay? She may have some concept of it, but I wouldn't take what she's saying at 2 years old seriously, okay? Again, the same way you wouldn't take a 2-year-old or 3-year-old, again, saying that they want to be a, you know, dragon or something like that, or some magical creature, okay? You don't take that stuff seriously. So I don't know why you would take this seriously. Serious enough that you would actually try to transition your child, because that's what they're doing. They're doing social transitioning, right? They're allowing their daughter to live their life as a boy, which ultimately will lead to this child taking puberty blockers, okay? And then taking hormones, and then ultimately maybe even getting surgery, okay? Again, things that, in my opinion, are decisions that this child does not understand. They don't understand exactly what this leads to. I'm not even sure if the parents understand where this leads to. Okay? But the common denominator here, guys, that we see in almost all these cases where you have either parents, teachers, medical professionals, whoever, pushing this transitioning on kids is that, they're exhibiting behaviors that don't align with their gender at birth, right? So, for example, this young girl, she doesn't like to wear dresses, or she doesn't like to wear her hair in ways that are traditionally feminine. So therefore, she must be transgender, right? Therefore, she must be a boy. And I'm like, have you ever sat down and think about, okay, maybe this girl just doesn't like wearing things that are traditionally feminine? Okay, we call them tomboys, right? We call them tomboys. Or maybe because she has a twin brother, maybe she wants to be like her brother. Maybe she's like, you know what? I like the clothes that my brother wears or the hairstyle that my brother wears. That's a lot more comfortable for me. I want to be like my brother, right? That doesn't necessarily mean she wants to be a boy per se. Doesn't mean she wants to grow a penis and to get surgery and to take hormones and all that stuff. That's not what it means. Doesn't mean she want to live her life as a boy. Maybe it just means that, hey, I just want to wear similar things as my brother, okay? Maybe that is what she's saying, okay? Again, that is something that she will probably grow out of. But again, in today's society, unfortunately, if you're a girl and you're a tomboy, which traditionally means just a girl, right, who exhibits traits that are what we define as traditionally masculine, but she's still a girl, right? We're not treating her as a boy. No. In today's society, in 2022, if you are a tomboy, that means that you're actually a boy, right? That is what it means according to the woke left, right? According to the people that are pushing this stuff on kids. Any little trait or characteristic that they exhibit that is not aligned with traditional gender roles, right, for their biological sex, the wokes are going to try and transition them, right? They're going to try to transition them. They're going to say, no, this girl doesn't like wearing a dress. Therefore, she must be a boy, right? Let's go ahead and get them socially transitioned, get them on a plan for puberty blockers, hormones, and eventually surgery. That's what's happening. That's exactly what's happening, right? And it's really a damn shame because you see parents like this, and in fact, they're not pushing back and saying, no, you are not a boy. You're in fact a girl. You can wear boy clothes if you want, but no, you are a girl. And that's just the way it's going to be until you turn 18. The fact that they're not doing that is a shame. It really is. It's a disgrace. But hey, at the end of the day, look, they're not my kids. So, they can parent the way they want to parent. I just think that it's ridiculous that they're going along with the delusions of a 2-year-old child and not taking charge and saying, no, this is who you are. And that is who you will be. Okay, until the child gets old enough to understand the decisions that her parents are basically allowing her to make for her life at an age in which she does not understand those things. So it seems to me that child has more cojones than the parents, even though she's a 4-year-old girl. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.